It's training camp season. Today we're looking at the Cleveland Browns, and we're on Shedeur Sanders' watch. We're going to watch him work through some drills, throw the ball around, everything else. Before we dig in, you need to click that subscribe button right now because we're watching your players at training camp, your rookies, those quarterback battles. Guys, you're getting ready to draft in fantasy football. It's all right here. Click that button. Stop missing out. But I got the clips from today. I also got clips from yesterday, the day prior, if you missed those. But we're going to loop this and keep talking ball. But Shedeur Sanders here. It's been an interesting story here out of Cleveland as it's starting to get a lot more buzz and notoriety here. Like, there's moments where he's thrown to equipment guys with the third and fourth string. Yesterday, watch him on this clip right here. Getting it down. This is from Jake Burns, former Muskie. Got it from Twitter. Just want to call that out. And some throws, he was on the money. And then there was an account where he was working, I believe it was with the twos. Each quarterback got their opportunity to run the offense. And both rookies missed on their fourth down attempt. Him and Gabriel. I got that from one of the beat writers. If it's wrong, it's on them. I'm just getting it back out on you. Watching some of the clips here. These are from today. All in all, like, contextually, like, there were some bad snaps yesterday. Per beat writers, it was on the center. He was getting practice with that center after today's practice. Pass rush was getting to him yesterday a little bit, but he was working with the threes. We're off on that one. Here we are over the middle. But I'm getting the feel that the coaching staff isn't 100% interested. I'm getting that feeling. When it comes to training camp right now, it feels like it's hot and cold in some moments. But also some of it's the players around him. He hasn't had many bad moments. Like, he hasn't thrown pick after pick. We're seeing the pocket break down a lot. There's room for optimism that things start turning around. He did get some moments with the twos today. He's had some pretty balls as well. He's made some pretty passes. He's gotten that out. Like, he's made some completions. Most time he's working with the threes and fours, like we've said. And this goes in line like what I've been saying. Like, the team's going to be in line with Flacco. They're going to be very conservative with that. And what I said a long time ago, that it's very hard to have a quarterback battle with two quarterbacks, let alone four. Just getting them all the attempts. And that's been a major question going into camp. Like, how are you going to get all these guys opportunity to really compete? He's making some throws. Like, the negatives out there. Throwing with equipment guys, playing with threes and fours. The offensive line not holding up on some of those plays. Snaps not holding up. There's a couple missed throws, but really not too many. But he's also made some throws, so you also want to give the good out there. He's made some throws. We just showed that to you, that he's done that. There's a lot of negative out there that's clouding it up. But also you can make the case, because Gabriel got some opportunities with the twos. I think he got a series with the ones. Pickett got a lot of opportunity with the twos today. Flacco, almost all his opportunities were with the ones. We did see Shedeur. It was mentioned that he got opportunity today with the twos, a lot with the threes. There are also some instances where they're running through drills, and it was yesterday where he wasn't getting opportunities, and the other three quarterbacks did. And I believe that was in a couple of the 11-on-11s. Some of the runs on that in those situations. Today, they went on rapid fire where each quarterback was getting 3 or 4 snaps and they're just switching them in and out on the 11 versus 11s. And honestly, I haven't heard anything bad. I haven't heard really anything bad from that notion. So all in all, we've saw him complete some passes, throw some downfield. But the big question here is, like, how are we going to get the opportunity to get more opportunities to prove ourselves? Like, Flacco's locked in with the ones. That's really should be expected from this coaching staff. And my take was going into training camp, I don't even call it takes. I just throw ideas out there. Like, people get caught up with that. That would mean I'd take myself too seriously. What I was thinking is that this coaching staff would lock into Kenny Pickett really hard. Like, they're going to give him room to develop. And the QB coach mentioning it in the media, like, he threw a pick yesterday and saying, hey, that's just an opportunity for him to learn. That's just an opportunity for him to learn. That's an opportunity to grow. And it's true. It's true. But he's also Kenny Pickett. I don't like Kenny Pickett. I thought that was a horrific move for the Browns. Now, if you went Flacco and the two rookies, that would make sense. Like, you got your older quarterback who's going to command the ship. You're hoping to control the turnover battle. You're getting through the start of the season. If things get roughed up, you go to the rookie, see what you got. If it doesn't pan out, then you got picks for next year's draft. Just Kenny Pickett, like, can anybody look at you in the eye? Like, no one has. Like, I asked this question in every single one of these videos, even videos with Kenny Pickett clips. Can you look at Kenny Pickett and feel good that he's going to get a team ever to the playoffs? Like, nobody is on that Kenny Pickett ship or that Kenny Pickett bandwagon, except for maybe the Browns coaching staff. All in all, when you look at drills, you look at the macro, you look at the offs and ons here, he's not off too much in training camp. I believe it's a little bit lower than compared to minicamp OTAs and rookie camp. He was on a hot run there. I think he's getting opportunities with equipment guys. I think the 3s and 4s, as things heat up, working with them, it's going to be hard. That it's also letting us know that the depth of this team isn't on the high end, especially on that offensive line, because they're getting pushed back pretty bad on those clips. But Shedeur Sanders, he's had a few balls that were off. We saw that on the clips, but not too many. Like, he hasn't been too bad. But is it enough for him to climb this depth chart? Another thing, if you're rooting for Shedeur Sanders, because I know a lot of you guys are, I'll throw this out for you. You're also needing to keep stacking days and to keep coming in every single day, looking good in the media, making those plays, completing passes for your next team. After all, this is the Browns. I've been saying this the whole time. This is the Browns. Don't be surprised because it's the Browns. We're throwing the equipment guys now. That has been noted all over social media. And the thing is, it's the Browns. That's why they got that meme of the quarterback jersey with the nameplates all the way down it. And it doesn't matter the coaching staff at all. You have to understand that in this situation. Probably the best thing for him is just to keep stacking days, get tape out there for your next team. Like, that one's a pretty ball. That's a pretty ball right there. So a lot of people will point out the negatives, right? Social media, we're 7 minutes in. Let's get back to that pretty ball. Watch this. Up there. Watch it. Pocket. Okay, right there. Guy in his face, right? No, really not. Slipping past it. Getting it. Fires it out. Like, we're making plays. Like, it's there. Like, we're completing passes. We're also playing with the misfit toys. So I'm half open to that. I believe Flacco's going to be your day one starter. I think the team's locked in and married to it. I think Flacco's going to be your day one starter. And for Shedeur to start climbing, you need Kenny Pickett to start unraveling with picks. And you need Flacco to go on that dry spell. He will. He will eventually go on that dry spell, but he also has the potential to go off. He's shown that before. Like, if Flacco's going off and playing well, then you got to give hats off to him. And he's been stacking days. I've not heard anything bad about Flacco. And Flacco's been working with Shedeur. Like, you can't hate on Flacco. You can't do that. Flacco, like, that ball was off. Like, there's a couple off balls. Like, we've seen that through a few of these throws in training camp. But not many. Like, we've seen the pass rush get to him a little bit, but it's with the 3s, and the 3s and 4s ain't holding up. They ain't holding up, too. Like, it's both ends of the bargain. But when you're watching Shedeur Sanders, you do see the upside there. The snaps ain't coming good to him. The red zone opportunities have been rough on the 11-on-11s. The fact that we're getting work with equipment guys, we did see that. We did note that out earlier this week. It's just starting to blow up on social media. I think one thing you got to note that he is completing passes. He is moving the ball a bit. It's the thing about the opportunities. The opportunities, lackluster. However, the caveat that, to move forward from that, he got some opportunities with the twos today. And I'm not really hearing much negative about it. Not hearing much negative about it. A lot of these clips that we're showing are with the twos. It's coming at you very fast. But it was mentioned he got work with the twos. A little bit of work, but he got some work with the twos. It's better than what we've been seeing. So they are trying to stretch out the opportunities. I think it's hard with 4 quarterbacks. And especially, they're looking at what they can get with Kenny Pickett and Flacco because they want to see what they can do now. Do I agree with it? I don't think Pickett should even be on the team. I think that was a stupid move. Like, I don't like him as a prospect. I didn't like him in the draft. Maybe I'm biased, but if Kenny Pickett proves me wrong, then that's cool for the Browns, I guess. But he's got to prove me wrong for me to eliminate the bias because it's been some years now. That's the thing about that. Dylan Gabriel's an accurate passer. He's chilling in the pocket. He's going to be in the league for a long time. Don't think I'm ignoring him, sweeping him under the rug or anything like that. I talk about him every day pretty much on here. But he's going to be a good quarterback in the league for a long time. And Shedeur, like, he's not been looking like rookie camp, minicamp OTAs, but he hasn't been that bad either. Hasn't really been that bad either, considering what he's been playing with. I imagine he's going to heat it up. I imagine he'll get more moments and more opportunities to prove himself. That's one thing as we get deeper into training camp because he got a little bit more opportunities today. It was with the twos. It was slight. It was slight because they were listing it off, and I just caught it right there. Did get a little bit of opportunities. So that's news for today on Shedeur Sanders. Let me know what you think in the comments below and hear about that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button on the way out. One thing for watching. Catch you on the next video.